Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see it right there. It's right like in between the beam. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It's just sitting right there, man. As you can hear out here on my block, these people are real mirthy out here, playing their music all loud. And the brother Karatazar, aka, he pointed it out. It just disappeared. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. There you go. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I see it, yo. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Yo, look at that. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Yo, look at that. Hey, yo. Oh, man. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. This is Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson here. This is Psalms 34 and 2 through 7. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angels of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Okay, now that video is an old video. It's 3 years old now, and that's a video that I was fortunate to take after I came from camp with the apostles 3 years ago. And me and the brother that used to go to the camp over there, we were in my driveway, and the Chariot flew right above us. It was like 5 feet above our heads, man. It flew right above us, and it went out into the street, across the street. And then it started going back and forth like you seen in the video. And as you noticed, when I started saying Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, you seen that the Chariot was getting more and more animated as I kept saying it. And it kept doing more and more things, disappearing, reappearing, moving back and forth fast, and eventually flying off. Okay, but that was one of the, pretty much one of the greatest nights of my life, man, to be able to see and be able to witness something like that. And that was a major faith booster, okay, for me. And for the past year, the Lord has been putting me through it, man. And for me to be fortunate enough to be able to go back and watch that video is a beautiful thing. Because it boosts my faith every time that I watch it. And I haven't watched it in a while. I would say maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years. And the Lord put the spirit on me to, do a video on it. Okay. And also, if you notice in the video, at first it was real loud on my block. People were playing the loud ass music. But once they seen what I was recording in the sky, because I'm pretty much the only Judite or Yahwehite that lives on this block. So, if I'm outside, all eyes is on me. So they was looking at what I was doing, and then you notice um, the music had pretty much got lowered. The music was low, and you hear people in the background saying, "What is that?" You know, and people were looking at what I was looking at. Okay, and that was a beautiful thing, man, because I felt like that right there was for me, man. It was for me and the brother to see, after we came home from camp. All right, and that was a major faith booster. And Lord willing, it's a faith booster for y'all. Whoever sees the video, man. Let's get Sirach 2. I'm not gonna make this long at all. Let's get Sirach 2. And I'll read 6 through 11. And it says, believe in him, and he will help thee. And order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord that was confounded, or did any abide in his fear, and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Okay? And I remember vividly the feeling that came over me when I was watching that was that I felt safe. I felt that I would be protected, in any time of trouble. That's how I really felt, man. And I felt like the Lord was showing me that for a reason. And he showed me many things before I came into this truth, but nothing as magnificent as that. Okay? And that was that put me at ease and let me know that, the angels, which are our brothers, they're up there, they're watching us, man. Okay? And they're protecting us, and they're around us even when we don't see them. Okay? And I just want to go back to 10 where it says, look at the generations of old, and see did ever any trust in the Lord, and was confounded. Okay? And the answer is no. No one that ever trusted in the Lord was confounded. Okay? And not protected. We're going to go to Maccabees. The first Maccabees, the second chapter. Okay? And I'm going to end it here. I didn't want to make a long, drawn-out lesson on this. Second Maccabees. No, I want the first Maccabees, Salakia. In the second chapter, I'm going to start at 51. Okay? And it says, call into remembrance. Salakia. It says, call into remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name. Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness? Yeah, the time when Abraham was tested by the Heavenly Father, the Lord told him to sacrifice Isaac. Okay? And Abraham was about to do it. If the Lord didn't stop him, Abraham would have did it. And it showed the Lord that Abraham had faith in him and had trust in him. Okay? And it says, Joseph in the time of distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. Joseph went through it, man. His brothers, sold him. They captured him. They sold him, to the Egyptians. Okay? And through it all, that Joseph definitely kept his integrity. Okay? And the Lord was with him. And he became, a Lord of Egypt, as it says. He was even thrown in jail because a high-ranking officer's wife tried to seduce him. And he was like, nah, I'm good. He didn't commit adultery. Okay, and she lied on him and said that she tried to rape him because she had his garment, which showed he was trying to get the hell away from her ass. And he was thrown in jail, and he still persevered. And even when his brothers and his came back, because there was a famine in the land for 7 years. Even when his brothers came back, he still had mercy on them, man. Okay, Joseph, in the time of distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. Phoenice, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. Yahushua, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel, and Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land. Okay, yeah, and with Caleb, he was one of 12 spies that was sent out by Moses to pretty much spy out the land of Canaan so they can, overtake that land. And he was the only spy that came back with some useful information. Okay, and it says, David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. Okay, David was merciful because Saul tried to kill him on many occasions, on more than one occasion, tried to kill him. Okay, and after Saul died, David had mercy for Saul's family. He didn't do nothing to him, you know. He stayed gracious throughout the whole ordeal, man. Okay, and it was pleasing to the Lord for him to do that. Okay, that's how he was being merciful. Okay, because he could have definitely took revenge, but he didn't. Okay, and it says Elias for being zealous, which is Elijah, for being zealous and fervent for the Lord, was taken up into heaven. That's when he was translated up into one of those chariots. And Ananias, Azarias, and Misael, by believing, were saved out of the flame. And you can read that in the prayer of Azariah, is it? Let me see. I believe it's the prayer of Azariah, Salakia. Yeah, prayer of Azariah, the first 1 and 66, 66th verse. Okay, where it talks about them being saved out of the furnace. Okay, why? Because they trusted in the Lord. Okay, and it says Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of the lions. Okay, Daniel was thrown in the lion pit. Why? Because he kept praying to the Lord even though he was told not to. So I believe a guard or two came by his room and saw him praying, and and he was put in the lion's pit. Okay, but was he eating? No, he was not. Why? Because the Lord was with him. Why? Because he had faith in the Lord, man. Okay, and it says, and thus consider ye throughout all ages, right, that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome. All right, going back to Ecclesiasticus, asking if anyone that trusted in the Lord, have they ever been confounded? No. Okay, so yeah, that me watching this video, again, just gives me reassurance that, I'm going to be protected, man. When this place, turns to shit, and the only protection we have is from the Lord, I fully believe that the Lord will protect me, man. Okay, because of that feeling that I got when I first saw it, and that feeling that I get every time that I do see it. Okay, I get a feeling of calm, and I get a feeling that I'm going to be protected, and I pray that you brothers and sisters out there, are protected as well, man. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to do this quick lesson real quick because, I was one of the greatest moments of my life, if not the greatest moment in my life, and I got to record it, man, and share it with you brothers and sisters, so that maybe you can have your faith boosted as well, man. Okay, so yeah, I just want to do a quick lesson on that, and Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and I want to say shalom to the next one.